Hello everybody, and I'm here with Shaka J.
Time to break through, trying to break in and take mine like a looter. Feel like the best, and I got hot like a bread, but I can stay sharp with no shooters. I ain't no gangster, not from the street. You can be hard, die hard like a groover. I keep it humble when making maneuvers, making them crumble and close on the tuner. User, hit it with it real quick, hit him till I feel this and need new blood. On the rhythm, I'm a hill prick, calm with the fire, that's what I call chill. Rhythm with the words, I'll be on that Bradley Bill spit. Dude, I can say the dogs. Lady rappers say they a bad bitch. To them I say, God bless, don't put yourself down cause the mindset's average.
There can be a faith theme, it can be family, it can be about just bars and bragging, so you need to hassle those in the suits and make it have, I think, more EPs, but more albums. A lot of great acts out here, so yeah. At Shaka J Music, man, these guys are loud, aren't they? So the last 2 years I've been going hard. I think in Canberra, we're very underrated and we have a lot of talent. My man TGB, I'm just going to flood the market.
It's a bit sort of a psychedelic hip hop.
I think in our city alone, there's a lot of rappers that I look up to. This year I've released a single and an EP, and I'll do another 2 singles and another EP. I remember like the double disc albums, and I was thinking, man, like this is crazy. Not only think that you're the best, but go out there and prove it as well, you know what I mean?
Hi everyone from the Rap FC first of the month party at Sideway in Canberra. Hello everybody, and I'm here with Shaka J. Brother, good to see you, good to talk to you. How are you doing tonight?
Good, man, just finished performing the set, so just catching my breath, having a beer, it's good.
I'm giving you all the time to catch your breath. Man, can you please tell me how's the night going so far? Let's start with that question.
It's going good, man. Sunday night, it's cold in Canberra, so I'm happy with the turnout, and it's just been a fun night with a lot of great acts out here, so yeah.
How did you end up getting involved in this act or performance in this party tonight?
This party tonight, so Big Rick from Rap FC just hit me up and said, do you want to do it? We've done a few shows together now, so it's good. We're starting like a bit of a ritual now, so hopefully I can be a part of more shows in the future and rock out.
Mate, how long have you been rapping?
Since I was 18, for a while, but I took a massive break in there, and then around 33 I started getting back into it, so the last 2 years I've been going hard.
When you say when you were 18, how long ago was that?
Oh, wow. So I'm 35 now, so a while. But it wasn't serious, if you know what I mean. Like I would do a couple of songs, I wouldn't release stuff, I'd do a few shows, but in terms of being focused, I'd say the last 3 years I've actually, you know, had a goal, consistent with releases, and yeah, have more of a plan, so yeah.
What do you think about Rap FC? This music is bloody pumping so hard. What I'm gonna do just for a second, I'm gonna turn our mics up a little bit so that people can hear us later. So viewers, please excuse us, there's some technical issues. 1, 2, yeah. We're gonna be much better now.
Yeah.
How can you hear it?
It's good. Yeah.
It's better, a lot better. So how many? When you got serious about your music, how many releases have there been so far?
I think there's been around 10 releases, but that's including albums. Like no, the first release in 2019 was an album, followed by a lot of singles. I've released 2 EPs last year. This year I've released a single and an EP, and I'll do another 2 singles and another EP this year. So to me, I'm just going to flood the market. Yeah.
Sounds good, man. What about like music videos? You've been getting into some visual stuff, and I watched it and some cool stuff. What's going on with that side?
Yeah, so I have some visuals planned for later this year. Last year I had 3 music videos. I had one for Flowers, one for Young, and one for Gotta Die, which is the best one, which tells a story, but it was super creative and done by Burroughs Digital, so shout out to him.
So is there with your rap? Is there like a message that you try to deliver, or is it just sort of raps about your life, how it is going at the time? Can you tell me a bit more about that?
Yeah, good question. I think with me, it's quite a diverse amount of themes within my songs. So there can be a faith theme, it can be family, it can be about just bars and bragging. So I try and diverse with the actual themes of the songs. Yeah, so I don't get put in a box.
Whom are you collaborating with here in Canberra?
So before I did a song with TGB, so I featured with TGB. I've done a feature with KP Hides. I'm gonna do one with Rap FC. There's a few in the works, but I can't talk about them now because they're not finished. But yeah, there's a few in the works. So I love collaborating with local MCs because I think in Canberra we're very underrated and we have a lot of talent. So yeah, it's just about coming together and putting egos aside and just making good music.
Sounds good to me, man. Who inspires you?
Going back, I'd probably say my biggest music influences are probably Nas, Lupe Fiasco, and J. Cole. Yeah, if I had to do three, that's the three.
Let's go. What about Australian artists, the local artists? Whom you keeping an eye on?
There's a lot. So I think I like Genesis Owusu, Citizen K. I love the Rap FC guys. I love Jimmy Pike. I love my homie KG. He's who I got started with. So that's to name a few. But TGB, there's a few. So I think in our city alone, there's a lot of rappers that I look up to.
So where do you think Canberra hip-hop scene stands in Australia?
Number one.
Good answer. What about Australian hip-hop scene in the world?
I think we're coming up. I think in a little while it's going to reach a new level, I feel. But I think at the moment we're getting there. It's more diverse kind of sounds in hip-hop. And I think internationally it's getting recognised more and more. So hopefully Canberra can be part of that, you know what I mean? And we just keep growing, but I definitely think Australia is moving up. Yeah.
So what's currently missing in Australian hip hop scene? What do you like to see? How about I'll ask you a specific question. What about Australian rap festivals? Why are they not happening?
You know what? That's a good question, and to be honest, I haven't thought too much about it. I don't know why, because I think that there's enough talent to get it done. Just hopefully that there's a lot of support and people come together and really back their own, you know?
Do you think there is enough government support for hip-hop music in Australia?
Not really. I think the arts get pushed down pretty far, to be honest, yeah.
What can we do to make it grow?
Need to hassle those in the suits and make it happen. More money, more funding, more venues to perform at, and just, more respect for art in general, I feel would be healthy.
Well, how about starting with ideas from artists to put forward to the politicians who got the money? Would you support a Australian hip hop festival in Canberra?
Yeah, I'd definitely support it.
Not just to support, say yes, I support it, but get behind it and perform.
Yeah, perform. Yep, for sure. Because I think you have to do that. So I think for those first things to kind of take off, it's not so much about I want this amount of money, this and that. I think it's about coming together and putting on a good show and developing a good product, and then just the cream will rise, and then I think it'll be like I think that can be done. Yeah.
I think so. As far as I know, there are festivals happening in other countries, like rap festivals, where there are different segments, like people performing their new songs, particular style of songs. Then there are like little rap battles in the festival as part of all. I think it will help grow the community, and I think the little parties like this, where you perform, the guys are performing, and this is the start of something new. So, brother, what else do you think it needs? What do we need to make it really click?
I think we need just a lot more support from the city. I think there's a thing where sometimes you can look at other states and you're in awe of their artists because they're separate and they're far away. And I think you need to still have that, but just really back your own city. So really represent, really support local acts, come together and not only think that you're the best, but go out there and prove it as well. You know what I mean? As a collective state, I feel we could do that for sure. So just more support and more faith in the artists that we have here locally, for sure.
And in terms of your music, what can we expect in the near future? What's cooking up?
We can expect next Friday. There's a single called Club Track. My man TGB, what's up, bro?
Hello, TGB, bro. Good to see you.
I've got a song called Club Track coming out next Friday. Then a month later, after that, there'll be a song called Misfit, and then I've got an EP which is about love. So it's called the Butterflies and Goodbyes EP. So that kind of takes the listener on a journey of up and down, like a roller coaster through different aspects of love. So hopefully more ears are listening and just keeps growing bit by bit.
So when are we gonna hear that EP?
Late October.
How many tracks?
6.
Fantastic. That is almost like an album getting there, you know? Good. What do you think about people like releasing EPs a lot and not enough albums? Is it like a trend? What do you think?
Yeah, I consider myself a bit of a throwback because I like bodies of work still. So I like albums and EPs is like the next best thing. It's not as many songs, but I feel like I haven't jumped on the single train where I just release singles. I actually like to hear a body of work. So I think more EPs, but more albums specifically would be good. Because it's good to see what an artist can deliver from start to finish. You know what I mean? With like a big project, like I'm talking 12 songs at least. Yeah.
Do you remember the day when albums were like 18 tracks, 20 plus tracks?
Yeah, I remember like the double disc albums, and I was thinking, man, like this is crazy. That now would be like people, it would blow their minds, like a double CD. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I think like for me a good album is 14 songs. Around 14 or 12.
Yeah, and then it takes you on a ride, right? And you can feel it. I think with shorter EPs, you just sort of get into it and then don't get that kick.
I feel you. Like you just get into it and it stops. So you want, I guess it can leave you wanting more though, which is good. But at the same time, you're right. With the album, you're fully digesting it, song by song. I think the track placement is very important, and the highs and lows that you're taking the listener on. Ideally, with some projects that I put together, I'd like the listener to hear it from start to finish. You know what I mean? No skipping, just get through the whole thing. Yeah.
That's how I listen to my hip hop albums. There is no other way. So how can people find you and find your music?
I think the best place is to start with Instagram at Shaka J Music. Man, these guys are loud, aren't they? At Shaka J Music on Instagram. Start there. From there, there's a link tree to all the relevant sites. So Spotify, Apple Music, and all that. Yeah.
All right, you guys follow Shaka J on Instagram and then link up. Brother, thank you. Yeah, please.
One last thing. Can I say one last thing? This top, I love this top.
I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. It's a bit sort of a psychedelic hip hop.
I like it. It's bright, it's purple. It's good.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Well, brother, I wish you all the best in your in your career as a musician, in your life in general. I look forward to catching up with you. I really get good vibes.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
And the energy up on the stage, I feel it. I feel it up here, sitting there.
My man, I saw you at the back rocking out, so I appreciate it much, and thank you for having me for this interview.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you so much. That was great,
Cause the first we fell. Let's go. Yeah, time to attack. Put in my town, the top where it's lonely. I wanna flex until I cash checks. When I do, I'ma break bread with the homies. Having the booth that don't play around. Nothing but truth when I lay it down. And I'm praying now, never laying down. Flowing so heavenly, it be the remedy, say it now.